Well, I promised I'd be back if anything important happened. We're back a little bit early, just a tiny bit. Let's go see what's happened, shall we? Welcome back to Tuna Travels. Yeah, we're back a game earlier than planned, but first of all, a little bit of admin for the channel. Obviously, we're into December now. Christmas is coming up, it's festive time. I've got a lot coming up over the next few weeks, personally. So, just to let you know, videos will continue as normal, but I'm going to be bulk recording a lot of them at the start of December, which is when I'm recording these. And if I'm a little bit slower replying to some of your comments, that is why. But just know I will get back to each and every one of you as I try to do every time as well. But if you do give me any suggestions or anything like that, it might take me a little bit longer to act on them just because I'm just bulk recording as much as possible at the start of December to make sure we're covered through the festive period. Now, back onto the game as to why we are here earlier. Well, since we were here against Nagata Unicorn last time out, we played Geylang United International, we drew 1-1. Jonathan Delira scoring for us, Afrin equalising in the 64th minute there. Then beat Tampines 4-2, UN with 2, Delira scoring and Modnor scoring. In that one to give us a victory, we beat Hugang United 1-0, Jonathan Delira on the stroke of half time, giving us the victory in that one. 2-0 over Young Lions, Joseph Lelas and UN Leighton sealing that one. For a 2-0 victory over LC Sailors, Lelas and Delira penalty. Remember, these are the team that we were battling at the top of the table. The last time out, we beat Tanjong Pajia 2-1. Delira again on the score sheet and Tazali scoring in this one. Just quick note, Singapore Cup, we got drawn against Nagata Unicorn and Tanjong Pajia and LC Sailors in that one. But if we just take a quick look at LC Sailors and their schedule, they obviously beat Tanjong Pajia, beat Geylang, but then they lost against Hugang, lost against us, and lost against Nagata Unicorn. They've now lost 3 games in a row. We got 8 points clear with 3 games left ahead of them and Nagata Unicorn. If we win today, we've won the league. If not, we've still got 3 games. We need 2 points from 3 games. So this episode will be until we win the league, basically. We might have 1 game, we might have 3 games. We're going to try and do it today against Nagata Unicorn. But we will be without a pretty crucial player. Fabiano is out injured. He's out with a pulled ankle ligaments. Another couple of weeks out for him. His season is not over because there's a massive gap between this game and the last few. But it's a huge blow for a crucial game such as this one. Dude is in goal. Kamar, Modnor, Lelas and Kanadi at the back 4. Jose and Delira in midfield. Cristaldo replacing Fabiano, Chuyu, UN and Zali complete the starting 11. A point, to be fair, is probably enough in this game. A point would definitely rule these out, Nagata Unicorn. We know they would not be able to win the league unless they beat us today. And then it all just depends what happens elsewhere. But yeah, ideally, we want to go out there, get the win ourselves and go and seal the league title as early as possible. LC Sailors are playing Tampines in this one, who, of course, managed to hold them to a draw when we lost against these last time out. So, hopefully something similar there. We have a corner delivered in, and Delira flicks the header on, but it does go wide of the post. We, of course, in the white in this game. They are in the orange. And if things stay as they are, we are champions. First season in Singapore. Oh, and there's one little thing as well. I forgot to mention at the start of this video. We already have a contract agreed with a new team at the end of this season, which we'll take a look at the end of this game. Just a tiny little detail I forgot to mention. We come to half time, 0-0, just that one highlight so far. And I'm not happy with what I've seen from the team. Sent them straight back out there. It's still 0-0 in the other game we are paying attention to, LC Sailors and Tampines. Of course, no relegation over here as LC Sailors take the lead. No relegation, so Tampines aren't fighting to stay up. Corner comes in. Lelis header just over the bar as well from him. A couple of chances from corners for us. But yeah, as things stand, they will be 6 points behind us. There's a 7-goal difference. Again, you'd back us to get at least a point in the past few games. Corner comes in for them, which we head clear and force them back to the halfway line, but they're going to come right back at us here. Nagasawa crosses towards the back post and it's headed straight into Dude's hands. Can he get a counter attack going? He plays it short to Lelas. Kamar, space here, a lot of space. UN, we know he does like to get into spaces, and he beats his man and gets fouled, and apparently it's 2-footed and it's a red card. They are down to 10 men, 15 minutes to go. I didn't want set pieces, I wanted tactics, I wanted this to pop out. I wish this would stay popped out, to be fair. If anyone does know a way of changing that, please do let me know. And we are just making a couple of changes here. In fact, we are going for this. Not ideal, too far up top, but we're going to go 3 centre backs. We're going very attacking. They're down to 10 men. Very attacking. Let's encourage them. Can we find a goal in this last 10 minutes to seal the league? It's their goal kick, but of course, down to 10 men, they haven't really got the place forward. Kasim into the area. Can he find a cross? He puts it low to Jose. Come on! 10 minutes to go, and Jose may have just sealed the league title for us in our first season here in Singapore. Kasim did really well. Of course, space there because of the lack of men for them. The extra enough. Jose just acres of space in the area, 7 yards from goal. He's not going to miss that. Taken alongside his midfield partner, Delira, scoring a crucial goal. And looking himself to be in the Hall of Fame. In fact, he probably will be as we win a penalty now as well. It is going to be Delira to take this, to seal the league title. He scores. Come on! That's a second league title won, 2 in 2 years. And we are halfway to completing Singapore with the cup still to come as well. It's a tough group. But top 2, I think, is go through to the semi-finals in that. So all we have to do is be top 2. We've shown that we can beat every team in our group. Kasim's corner comes in. It's smashed clear. Are we going to go and get a third? Just to rub it in a little bit. Delira to Chuyu. Jose hits one. Oh, it's just wide. That would have been an absolute beauty to seal it. But we are into the final 30 seconds of the game. LC Sailors are winning 3-0. They've done everything they can. But them past 3 games was just too much for them. Delira taking his time on the ball. Jose, Chuyu. Kasim can't get there. It's just smashed clear. Out of play for a throw-in. That should be it. We're all looking at our watches, and that is it. We are Singaporean champions. Get in Balestier. Come on. And that also then means for the final couple of league games, we can rest players and focus on the cup. You see there, that is now 8 points difference. We have won the league title. Modern all set for a pay increase there. Get in. What a season this has been. Jose, yeah, it's an expensive goal and assist bonus, but we had to pay him that to get him to sign. We qualified for the AFC Champions League. Perhaps we have the team here to make a decent run of it. But my thinking would like the likes of the AFC Champions League and Champions Leagues all around the world. We're going to be looking at some of these bigger nations. So here you're looking at your Australian teams, perhaps your Chinese teams that we're going to have to make a good go of the Champions League in. I don't think the team here is quite as good to challenge them. But yeah, the Singapore group stages, it is the top 2 go through to a semi-final. So I think we're more than good enough to get through to at least a semi-final in that. But ideally we can win it and just complete this straight away. We have the World Cup qualifying section coming up against Iran, our first game there. But in terms of contracts, can I see it here? We are joining Hong Kong Rangers Football Club for next season. Now, their season will have started by the time we join them. We don't join until the end of our season, so they will have a couple of games played by the time we get there, which I think is going to be around here, the end of September. So we will have missed a few games in what is a pretty short league. So hopefully they can make a decent go of things, give us a pretty good foundation. There's only 14 games in that league, and then there's a split into the championship group where the top teams play each other once. But yeah, that is where we're joining in for next season. Last season, they finished in 3rd place. So I think they're a pretty good team for us to be joining and potentially looking at challenging straight away there. For the Cup, it's the Senior Challenge Shield. When is that being played? That is not until December, so plenty of time for that as well. But that will be the next stage of our career, definitely. What I'm going to do is, because this is a short episode, I'm going to go and play ahead for these final couple of league games. I'll go and play Geylang International, Nagata Unicorn, and Tampines off camera. And then I'll come back and I'll give you an update on how they are. And then the next episode will be the Singapore Cup. So we've finished the rest of the season since we were here. That 2-0 victory over Nagata Unicorn, of course, sealing that league title. We threw the youngsters out against Geylang International. We drew 1-1 with them, Azian scoring for us, Chua scoring for them. The first 11 came back in against Nagata Unicorn again in the cup this time. 1 from Fabiano, 2 from Jonathan Delira, including a penalty. Got us off to winning ways. Before the final league game of the season against Tampines, the kids went out again and we demolished them 4-0, sending off for them late on. But we were already 3-0 up at this point. Kazim, Rawat, Jun Young and Guan Yao all scoring for us in that game in a 4-0 victory. We then qualified for the semi-finals with a 1-0 victory over Tanjong Pajia. Cesare scoring the only goal in this game just before half-time. So then we threw the kids out again against Aussie Sailors in what was a 0-0 draw. So we have qualified. We're still waiting to see what happens in the last game there. In Group B, Hugang and Geylang have gone through as well. So if I just have a quick proceed here, send assistant, see who else goes through in our group. I think it's a winner takes all basically in that game between them two. And it's a draw. So that helps. Nagata Unicorn go through in 2nd place there. We have not had our semi-final opponents yet. But that will be on Monday's episode. We will do the semi-final and the final to try and complete Singapore. Don't forget we're leaving at the end of the season. We are leaving at the end of the season. So if we don't win this cup, we have to come back and try again. One way or another. Rangers in Hong Kong, by the way, 6th position here. 2 wins, 5 defeats for them in the league. So not quite doing as well as they were last season. 2 victories to start the season and then 5 defeats in a row is a bit worrying. The Sapling Cup there and the HKFA Cup is not the one that we need to worry about. It's the Hong Kong Senior Challenge Shield, I do believe. If I just pull up my records. I know it's the Hong Kong FA Cup, apologies. So it is the Hong Kong FA Cup that we have to win over there. So we should be at Hong Kong Rangers before that game. We will be there before them. But we're going to have to turn around some form there. They are already 11 points off the top. So I think next season is the season that we will be looking at potentially winning that. But we'll find out next week. We'll be back on Monday for the Singapore Cup. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button. If you are new here, enjoy what you see, please do subscribe or consider subscribing. And if you do keep finding your way back here, but you are not yet subscribed, then why not subscribe? You'll be able to find the videos even easier doing that. But until then, have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.